Welcome to a whole lot of Fish Fosh. In the next 3 to 4 minutes, I'm going to try and review the 10 films that I've seen since I was last on this site. So without further ado, here we go. John Wick 2, what a rip-roaring success of a film. Who doesn't want to see Keanu Reeves running around killing people all over the place just to get what he wants? He's back in the game and there will be a John Wick 3 after this. Fantastic, 4 fishes. Ghost in the Shell, starring Scarlett Johansson, 3-fish film. Quite a lot of controversy when this film first came out as to whether or not she was the right person to be playing the lead part. It's about an intelligent life form. It didn't get more than 3 films, 3 fishes from me, because it really lost its way towards the end of the film, but probably worth looking out. Their Finest, starring Bill Nighy and Gemma Atherton. This is Bill Nighy playing Bill Nighy at Bill Nighy's absolute best. Basically, it's set in the Second World War and he's an out-of-favour actor who's trying to get back into the big films. All the work that there is at the moment is propaganda films, and he links up with Gemma Atherton, who plays her part really well in this as a female writer. Now, it works really well. There's a very unexpected twist in it and I really enjoyed it. 4-fish film. King Arthur, or King Arthur Daily, my son. What a load of old pony. This film is an absolute abortion, a mess of a film. Guy Ritchie, you should be absolutely ashamed. If we really wanted to see King Arthur set with the Cockneys, then there's a better film out there. Go and see Snatch. That's the film that we really want to see, not this load of old pony. And not even a cameo from David Beckham saves it. Edge of 17. This is a coming-of-age film about a girl who's just turning on her 17th birthday. It's funny. The funniest bits in it are when she's thinking about committing suicide, but not really. When she's thinking about having boyfriends, but not really. She is a bit of a mess of a kid, just like we all were at that age, and it brings a whole lot of that stuff back. It's a 4-fish film from me, mainly because it just made me remember what it was like to be 17. Rules Don't Apply. This was a film all about Howard Hughes in his later years. What a strange man in Hollywood Howard Hughes was. I have to say though, this is a really good depiction of what he did in those later years. He moved around, he never really stayed anywhere for very long. Completely and utterly mad, but quite a good depiction. Well worth looking out if you're interested in Hollywood history. Get Out. This was a 3-fish film for me. This is a horror film. Why is it that in horror films, when people are told to get out, they never do? Anyway, this is about a guy who's going to see his girlfriend's parents in the country, and as soon as he gets there, there's something just not quite right, which begs the question, why didn't you get out? Anyway, what follows is a fairly good but quite mundane horror film. It's a low budget and that tells, but well worth looking out. Colossal. Now here's a strange film. This is Anne Hathaway meets the monsters. Now if you want a standard Anne Hathaway film, it's not going to be what you expect. If you want a monster movie, that's not going to be what you expect either. But for me, this kind of worked. It was a bit strange. She's mirroring what a monster's doing in Korea and she's in America. Don't know why it works, but it did. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Now here's a good film. If you remember Root from the first film, who's a baby tree, he plays his part perfectly, and in the opening scene he's doing a big dance while putting on music while the rest of the team are fighting with big aliens, and the rest of the film is a rip-roaring success from there. The only reason it doesn't get 5 fishes is because it loses its way in the last act, as many Marvel films do. And finally, quite a poor film actually to finish off with, Alien Covenant. What a mess. I don't know why we really are subjected to so many alien films now that are all the same. This really should have been called Prometheus 2 or Life or one of those ones. All we want to see is aliens taking on spacemen. Why does it have to get all creationalist on us? Goodness only knows. Anyway, 2 fishes for me. Thanks very much for watching. That was 10 films in just over 3 minutes, and I look forward to seeing you again really soon. Thank you.